Oh, what a pleasure, what a big pleasure to be here with so many wonderful people. And I truly believe that you are wonderful in spirit in order to be here today. So I am going to talk about what I believe is true heroism to me. And it is about this wall behind me. It is what I feel when I'm watching the news. And I feel like I don't have the power or the impact to be the change that I really, really want to be in this world. And I'm sure many of you also have had that feeling. The feeling of this wall of hopelessness. So I believe that being heroic is about breaking down that wall and connect with it and to see what is on the other side. So I found this great gift in the pleasant state of being naive. I will tell you a little story. It's not a heroic story, but I learned a lesson that really changed my life. And it was when I was 24 years old. Me and some friends, we had this big dream. We wanted to build a company, social responsible, and we thought, well, what are we building? Well, let's build a high-end fashion company, yeah, and let's go to India and work with the low caste, the children, the untouchable children, and let us get them into school. That's sort of naive, isn't it? People seem to think so, and they gave us many reasons why we shouldn't make it. And they said things like, hey girl, remember, you don't have any experience in order to do this. You don't have the money, you don't have the network, the competence. Actually, I'll tell you, you don't know anything about this. We thought, well, yeah, that's right, but those are stupid reasons for not at least try. Yeah. So here's a salute for trying. Here's a salute for being naive, because we tried, and if we had known how hard it would be, how many no's we would get, we wouldn't even have thought the thought out. But we did, and we made it, and we made something that no one else had done before us. So I'm telling you this story because I want you to remember when people tell you that you can't, it's bullshit. You can. After I came home from India, I had been working with children. The world looked pretty different to me. I felt like I didn't accomplish much. I was no hero. And I knew some new names, you know? And I knew the names of the children without food and water and parents. So I was up to this challenge, much bigger than building a fashion brand. And I started to feel hopeless, and I felt depressed. And I really needed to hold on to I can. And therefore I studied optimism. And after that, I wrote a master thesis about everyday heroes and how to foster them. But to be honest, I didn't find the answer that I was looking for. So after I delivered my thesis, I wanted to study heroes even more. And then I did this thing that was pretty scary because I remembered India and what India did to me. But I left for Lesbos, and I was working as a volunteer in the refugee crisis last year in September. And I wanted to know why people from all over the world, from Australia, from the Netherlands, from Austria, from Spain, and there were Christians and atheists, and there were Muslims and Jews. And I wanted to know, why on earth are you coming all this way to help people that you don't even know? And I talked to them, and I observed them, and I found one thing in common for all of them. They did not listen to those stupid advices, that bullshit that you heard earlier. No, they just went. And I found this other pattern that I was locating like heroes in training, and there were two types of them. One type was the one who were there for themselves because they were determined to be a hero. And as the rubber boats arrived packed with people, they were running and yelling, and they were grabbing their children away from their parents and rescuing them. But of course, they were traumatizing them even more. You can imagine staying in a rubber boat, holding on to your child, and some maniac is coming to take it away. And then there were these other types, and I was one of them. And we were there for all the others, not ourselves. And we were terrified, and we didn't eat, and we didn't sleep, and we forgot to take care of ourselves. And you don't get much energy from that. And there you have it, the breakdowns. There were so many breakdowns down there as we realized we're not able to do this all by ourselves. I am not enough. So we had these two kinds, the one who were there for themselves and the one who were there for the others. And then it occurred to me the day this boat came, and it was packed with babies. Men sitting around, and then the women, and then the babies. And they were very cold. It was a freezing day. And I had this child, a little baby, a girl, in my arms. Oh my goodness, time is running out. And I was thinking, as I sang her lullabies, I didn't know if she would live. And I sang her lullabies, and I realized that, my God, we are here for all of us. I'm not here for me or for them. This is about everyone and all of us. So it was like we stepped into this magic place of collective love, and ego dropped. And I tell you, it was beautiful. So being in Lesbos, I have never felt more devastated, more hopeless and afraid. And yet I have never been happier. I have never felt so much love and so much connection. I was there for only a week. I'm no hero, but I know people who dedicate their whole lives in order to help others. And those are true heroes to me. So, today, I'm sure you're pretty tired hearing about heroes all the time, but I want to just, okay, listen. Consider this journey, this heroic journey, as an experiment. Okay. If you don't have the money, the expertise, the power, or whatever it takes, you don't have to. And if you fail, that's okay, because that is a part of the journey too. And we know that from all the lecturing mindset now. It's okay, we need to fail sometimes in order to get ahead. And you don't have to travel far, The world is underneath your feet, and she needs you. Living a courageous life takes you places. It opens new doors, and new land opens for exploration. And it shines through the smallest things, in listening and in engaging and being there for others. So with this, I wish you good luck on your journey. Thank you.
The Hero Roundtables are the global events that ask the question, what is a hero? You've just seen one hero talk. To find more and join the conversation, visit our website or social media.